High in the hills of Himachal Pradesh, away from the crowded tourist trails of Shimla or Manali, lies a small, poetic village that once changed the agricultural story of India forever, Tanadar. Located at an altitude of about 8,000 feet in the Shimla district, Tanadar isn't just a picturesque destination wrapped in apple orchards and pine forests. It is the very birthplace of India's apple revolution, thanks to the American missionary Samuel Evans Stokes, who planted the first apple trees here in 1916. Today, Tanadar stands as a peaceful escape that offers a perfect blend of history, natural beauty, culture, and pure Himalayan air. The journey to Tanadar begins from Shimla, around 80 kilometers away. A smooth yet scenic drive through winding mountain roads, cedar forests, and tiny hamlets brings you to this highland village that seems frozen in time. Along the route, you'll pass Narkanda, another well-known hill station famous for skiing in winter. Tanadar lies just 15 kilometers beyond it and is often overshadowed by its neighbors, making it even more serene and untouched by mass tourism. As you reach Tanadar, the very first thing that strikes you is the silence, punctuated only by the rustle of pine needles, chirping of birds, or the distant bark of a mountain dog. In spring and summer, the entire landscape bursts into hues of green and white, with apple blossoms covering the hillsides like floral snow. By autumn, the orchards turn fiery with red apples and golden leaves, making it the best time to witness the harvest. In winter, Tanadar transforms into a snowy wonderland where peace reigns supreme and the nights are crisp and starry. Tanadar's climate remains pleasant throughout the year. Summer temperatures hover between 10 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius, ideal for long walks and orchard visits. Monsoon months from July to August bring lush greenery but also occasional roadblocks. Autumn, from September to November, is apple harvest season and the most scenic time to visit. Winter, from December to February, sees heavy snowfall with temperatures often dipping below freezing. Those who love solitude and snow will find Tanadar magical during these months. One of the must-visit landmarks in Tanadar is the St. Mary's Church, built in 1872 and restored with local wood and stone. A visit to the Harmony Hall, the residence of Samuel Stokes, is equally fascinating. Renamed as Satyanand Stokes after adopting Indian citizenship and culture, he became an important figure in India's freedom struggle and left behind a legacy not just of apples, but ideals. The hall still houses memorabilia, old photos, and a library with handwritten letters and historic texts. Tanadar is also a paradise for nature walks and easy hikes. The Tani-Jubbar Lake, a small, sacred body of water surrounded by dense deodar trees, lies just 6 kilometers from the village. It's an ideal picnic spot and also the site for an annual fair in June. The lake remains calm year-round, reflecting pine trees and skies like a Himalayan mirror. Then there's the hike up to Hatu Peak, the highest point in the region at 11,152 feet. The trail winds through thick conifer forests and ends with panoramic views of the Shrikand Mahadev ranges. On top stands the intricately carved Hatu Mata temple, a wooden pagoda structure devoted to the goddess Kali. Accommodations in Tanadar are modest yet charming. You'll find a few beautiful heritage homestays, apple orchard cottages, and eco-resorts where the hosts serve you homemade Himachali dishes like siddu, chana modra, tudhia bhat, and apple chutneys. Don't be surprised if you're served fresh apple juice, cider, or a warm apple pie straight from their backyard orchard. Tanadar offers not just food, but experiences, meals under apple trees, bonfires under stars, and chai with views of snow-covered ridges. By the halfway mark of your journey, you begin to understand why this hidden Himachali village deserves more attention than it gets. Not because it screams for it, but because it whispers magic. If you're enjoying this immersive exploration of Tanadar, its history, natural beauty, adventures and secrets, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're committed to bringing you the most beautiful, lesser-known destinations across India, not just where to go, but why you must. Moving deeper into the Tanadar experience, visitors often spend their mornings exploring apple trails, learning about grafting, farming, and local preservation techniques. You can pick your own apples in season, help in sorting or even assist in traditional juice making. In fact, some orchards also offer workshops for sustainable farming and permaculture, making this visit both scenic and educational. Tanadar is also a base to explore nearby Cottages, just 6 kilometers away. Often called the Apple Bowl of India, Cottages was the first site of commercial apple farming. This village is a walk through history, with wooden homes, gabled roofs, and an enduring colonial-era charm. Locals here are warm and eager to share stories of how apples transformed their economy and lifestyle over the decades. There's also a local market where you can buy handcrafted jams, chutneys, pickles, and dried fruit, all made with Himachali pride and Himalayan freshness. For adventure lovers, Tanadar provides gentle treks and mountain biking opportunities. The forest trails are ideal for morning jogs, birdwatching, or photography. The landscape changes dramatically every few kilometers, from thick pine groves to terraced apple orchards, mist-covered valleys, and rocky outcrops. Nature photographers will love the changing skies, the hues of sunset on apple leaves, and the ever-present snow-capped silhouettes in the distance. Unlike most other Himalayan destinations, Tanadar offers an unhurried experience. You won't find crowds, traffic, or selfie-obsessed travelers here. What you will find is a deep connection with nature, simple village life, fresh food, ancient faith, and layers of history embedded in every wooden home and every tree-lined path. The internet here is patchy, and that's a blessing. It gives you space to breathe, reflect, and truly travel. A perfect 3-day itinerary would go something like this. Day 1, arrive in Tanadar, check into your orchard cottage, walk through the village, and enjoy sunset at St. Mary's Church. Day 2, early morning hike to Hatu Peak, visit Hatu Temple, followed by a traditional Himachali lunch. Spend your afternoon at Tani-Jubbar Lake or relax in the orchard. Day 3, explore Cottages, visit Harmony Hall, shop for local produce, and enjoy a farm-to-table brunch before departure. Before you leave, take one last walk through the winding orchard lanes of Tanadar. Listen to the wind rustling through apple trees, hear the pine needles crunch underfoot, and gaze into the distant snow peaks shimmering on the horizon. This place doesn't offer spectacle, it offers stillness, something many travelers are unknowingly searching for. If this quiet Himalayan escape has won your heart, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your travel tribe. We'll continue to bring you India's most soul-stirring hidden gems, places that aren't just locations, but living experiences. Because sometimes, a silent hill village like Tanadar speaks louder than 1,000 clicks.